Cereal time, cereal time, cereal time, whoa.
What's up, cereal heads? Today we're going to talk about the limited edition cereal box drops that are becoming far too common from the major cereal companies. I'm going to start by showing you a handful of these new limited edition cereal boxes that have dropped. Then I'll explain why I hate this trend and what they should be doing instead to make consumers happy. Okay, so first I'm actually going to start with the new limited edition box that wasn't an exclusive drop, and that's the new Ambush Reese's Puffs. Now this box is available in regular grocery stores nationwide. No need to be the first online to get this box or anything like that. There's plenty of boxes to go around. As for what Ambush is, well, I guess I'm once again too old or just out of the loop. I had no idea and I had to look up what this Ambush brand was. Apparently it's some clothing and accessory company based in Tokyo, founded by an American fashion designer named Yoon An. I don't know, it's clearly not for me, but Reese's Puffs has a track record of pairing with hip artists and designers, so clearly they know their demographic. Anyway, you can see the cool little Ambush universe design here on the front of the box. On the back of the box here, they have this sort of spaceship here, and then it says, ready to enter the next breakfast dimension, and then it tells you go to reesespuffs.world. And when you go to that site, it tells you the journey begins on November 17th. Now, I assume that means there'll be some Ambush Reese's Puffs gear dropping on that day. Surely some limited edition swag that will sell out quickly, which is actually a great segue into the rest of our boxes. And before we move on, let me backtrack real quick to a couple weeks ago when I did a video about Barb's Choco Boom Boom cereal. Now, apparently that one was also an exclusive limited edition drop with only a limited number of boxes being sold on Walmart.com. I didn't realize that at the time because they were still readily available when I went on the site to buy it, but that box falls into this category as well. Alright, so let's start with the Monster cereals. I know Halloween just passed and spooky season is over, but as I mentioned in the Monster cereal video I did earlier this year, General Mills paired with KAWS this year for some special boxes. But they couldn't just stop there with the regular KAWS boxes you could buy in stores. They decided to do a limited edition drop of special KAWS boxes of the Monster cereals. At a specific date and time, the KAWS One site launched, and on it you could buy 4 limited edition boxes of the Monster cereals, along with some Monster cereal KAWS swag and gear. So let me show you the 4 boxes they had available there on the website. They're just versions of the KAWS Monster cereal boxes you can get in stores with slightly different coloring, as well as some embossing on the boxes as well. And they come shipped to you in these plexiglass cases. I don't really have any criticism about the boxes. They're nice boxes and they look cool, but for one, they're not worth the expensive price tag they were selling for. It's not even an original piece of artwork. And second of all, these display cases seem kind of weird for cereal boxes to me. I've been collecting cereal boxes for years, and I've never put my cereal boxes in cases like these. They're not priceless art, it's just cardboard boxes. Anyway, these sold out pretty quickly, and I'm sure resellers are trying to sell them on eBay now for even more. Hopefully you're able to get one of these boxes if you wanted them, but I would never recommend spending this much on a cereal box, even if you're a huge KAWS fan, and I don't know anyone who really is. Alright, let's move on to another limited edition box. Kellogg's is once again pairing with Glad for Spirit Day and releasing 3 of their popular cereals in these new purple boxes that say Rise and Kind up there on the top. I got this Frosted Flakes box here, and they also sell a Fruit Loops and Mini Wheats version of the box. Supposedly only 1,000 boxes are available of these Spirit Day Rise and Kind boxes you can buy on the Kellogg's website. But as of me recording this video, all 3 boxes are still available on the website, so not exactly selling like hotcakes. But it's a cool design box and the proceeds go to a good cause. On the back of the box they have a message against bullying where you can take the pledge and write your message of allyship here. These boxes are $9.99 on the website, and I didn't want to buy all 3, but I figured it was worth it to get Tony's box. I'm not trying to catch them all like Pokemon, I just figured I'd collect one of the boxes. Now obviously these boxes weren't as exclusive as evidenced by the fact that they're still available weeks later on the website, but still the limited quantity and false scarcity is kind of annoying. We'll get to that in a second. For now, let's move on to one last box, probably the most popular limited drop as of late, and also the one that pissed off the most consumers. And I'm talking, of course, about the Spider-Man Cinnamon Toast Crunch limited edition box. This Spider-Man Cinnamon Toast Crunch collaboration box was sold exclusively on the Walmart website. Now, I'm not really sure what prompted this Spider-Man tie-in. It's not really like when they did the Loki charms for the new Loki TV series. And there's no new Spider-Man series to my knowledge, but I guess they figure Marvel collabs always sell really well. So as you can see, the front of the box looks like the cover to the Amazing Fantasy comic book that Spider-Man was introduced in back in 1962. And 1962 is important here because General Mills decided to only release 1,962 boxes of this cereal. You can see up here in the corner, this one says box 1359 of 1962. So let's take a closer look at this box. You can see down here they got the crazy squares playing in the spider web. Then on the back of the box here, you have this page from the comic book. And then you have this back panel that opens, giving you a full comic book spread with a bunch of panels describing Spider-Man's origin story. I gotta admit, this is a pretty cool box design. They have a little magnet there that holds this back flap in place. It's not printed on traditional cereal box material. It's more like a white cardstock, maybe a little sturdier than what they used on the Loki Charms box. A lot of these limited edition cereal box drops come on these white cardstock boxes, not traditional cereal boxes, which for me as a cereal box collector is kind of a strike against them. They kind of feel fake in a way. But anyway, the release of this box went as poorly as that Loki Charms release did. I logged on at midnight Eastern time because that's when these boxes were supposed to be released, but they didn't drop at midnight Eastern time. Maybe it was midnight West Coast. I don't know, whatever the case, lots of people who wanted to buy this cereal weren't able to buy it, and they didn't have a limit to one per customer, so bots and resellers picked up like 12 at a time, and now they're all selling on eBay for way more than they were selling on Walmart. It was another failed cereal box launch for General Mills and disappointed a lot of customers. So now that you've seen some of these boxes, let's talk briefly about why they make no sense and what they should do to fix these disastrous and obnoxious drops. It's not something we can just fix by boycotting and not buying these boxes because the resellers will still scoop them all up anyway. And I know the knee-jerk reaction is to be mad at the resellers, but they're just hustling within the system trying to make money. It's the big cereal companies that you should actually be mad at. They don't need to do these limited edition box drops the way they do. They create false scarcity for no reason. They try to make them seem like sneaker drops, but cereal boxes aren't sneakers. It's just ink on paper stock, and there's a much better way to do it. Say you're a cereal company and you want to release a special Marvel box or a special Wheaties box, or I don't know, a Wu-Tang Lucky Charms box. You make a prototype of what that box looks like, release it on your social media channels. It doesn't even need to be a hard copy. You can just do a digital mock-up. Then you say, news alert, this Saturday we're dropping a special limited edition Wu-Tang Lucky Charms box available only one day. Let's protect your neck and get it before it's gone. You price it at whatever you think the market will pay, say $10, and then come Saturday you open up orders for this special limited edition box and take orders all day. You stop taking orders at midnight, you're giving people 24 hours to buy the box. Then you do a print run of however many boxes have been ordered. Anyone who wanted a Wu-Tang Lucky Charms box got the opportunity to order one, and they get the box about a month later when they finally ship out to everybody. Why wouldn't this work better than the false scarcity tactic? I really don't get it. I'm seriously asking because it seems like it makes no sense to me. With the 1962 Spider-Man boxes, they only sold that many boxes. But if you took orders all day for that box, you might sell 5,000 boxes. That's more money in sales for General Mills, no pissed off customers, and you undercut the reseller market. This false scarcity sneaker drop model doesn't work for cereal boxes. I mean, it doesn't really work for sneakers either. The way I just laid out could actually work for that product too. But here we're just talking about cereal boxes. So somebody please explain to me why the version I just laid out makes less sense than the current version that leaves customers unhappy and makes less money for companies. You still get the same marketing appeal by saying one day only. It still entices the same number of customers to want to go out and buy it. Just take the orders, print the boxes, and drop ship them. It's really simple. Anyway, I'm sorry, that's enough ranting from me. I just personally really hate this trend of the limited edition cereal box drops. Cereal is supposed to be something that anybody can go buy. It's not supposed to be some exclusive thing. And I hope the cereal companies realize this tactic is alienating people instead of bringing the cereal loving community together. It's just one of the many modern day trends that sours my love of cereal. It makes me question why I dedicate so much time to this endeavor. But enough from me. How do you feel about all this? Please let me know down in the comments. I'll be back next week with a more positive, joyful, uplifting video about a cereal that I'm actually really excited to try. Alright, well that's going to do it for this limited edition boxes video. As always, thank you for watching, and until next time, stay crunchy. Like seriously, what am I supposed to do with these cases?
Cereal time.